Here at Thunder Mountain Speedway, Super DIRTcar Series race honoring the memory of Dale Plank. I was at this race last year. Jamie Kamrowski let me use a side-by-side today, so we want to thank the folks at Timberwolf Firewood Processing and Equipment, because without them we would not be here. Shayne Spoonhower, this is just his second time out this year. We were joking with him a little bit beforehand about some things that we'll talk about maybe some other time, especially what we do on weekday nights, right? Versus the weekends. You know, we share that, right?
Oh, yeah.
There we go. I like that. The numbers change. I remember before it was like a hashtag, but now it's a 34 with a hashtag in the middle. Did some tracks not like that?
It was just, even like the fans, they're like, oh, you're a hashtag. I was like, well, I don't like calling it just the hashtag. I call it the pound. Like
oh, gotcha. Yeah, right.
Yeah, it's the pound car.
That's right. 20 years ago, it was not a hashtag.
No, it was the pound.
It was a pound.
Yeah.
I totally forgot about that. So, okay.
Yeah.
One race, how did it go?
Well, we were good. I mean, just a little bit off. The car's is new.
Oh,
we got a couple of races or laps under it, but we've had motor trouble every time we run it. So we're just hoping this poor motor stays together in it.
What happened to the other motor? Did we actually lose a motor?
Yeah, we lost.
In one race, we lost a motor?
That was last year. We lost a motor.
Okay.
It was brand spanking new last year. Me and Dad went all in buying new motor, and it let loose on us. So we reserved back to the old car last year. And we just figured this year we'll start fresh with the spec motor, our 358, and we'll see how it goes. Hopefully it lasts in this one.
So you can run that in a Super DIRTcar Series race if you weigh big block weight? Is that how it works?
Yeah, that's all we did all day is throwing weight on the car, getting it. I said to the guys this morning, I'm like, we don't normally have to weigh 2,500 pounds.
Yeah.
We put it on the scales, we were like 2,200 pounds left on it. I'm like, we got to find a lot of weight, and we got to put it in a lot of places.
How much do you weigh?
I weigh about 220.
Okay.
I would say.
All right, so we needed another 100 pounds roughly?
Yeah, and we weren't even quite 2,400 on our scales.
Oh, really?
On it, so we were thrashing all morning getting everything ready.
And guys have told me too that if you're bolting weight on, you have to have a certain kind of bolt that's not going to break, right?
Yeah,
Is that number 10 or something?
Grade 8 bolts.
Grade 8.
Hard enough, yeah.
Okay. What are those? Because I remember somebody told me certain bolts we want to break, others we don't.
Yeah.
What's the number on the ones that are not as good?
To be fair, I don't really know.
You don't really know?
Yeah,
okay.
I don't know what
I stumped him.
Is.
I stumped him on an actual mechanical question.
Yeah.
I got to write that down. That never happens.
It's not hard to do with me.
No, but at least for that, because some guys have said, you better use the right bolts or you're going to find weight on the track later, right?
Yeah. And with my family owning the track, I find all sorts of stuff.
Oh, really? You do the grading and never know?
I don't do any of the grading, but I know me and my wife and the kids once in a while on Sundays we'll run around the track, just walk around. It's a nice view off the back stretch. So
you see a transponder every now and then, right?
Transponders, radios. Radios are a hot commodity.
Zeus buttons like crazy. You probably don't even have to buy any, right?
I bought a Zeus clip and I couldn't tell you how long.
Probably about $2 a piece now?
I think $1.50 is the steel $1.50?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, instead of screws, here, point to one like under DIRTcar. Yeah. There's one right there. How many are on a car if you had to guess? 50? 75? 100?
I'd probably go more towards 150.
Really, that many?
At least on the TOs. These are high-vol TOs, and it seems more and more that you got less pop rivets and more Zeus clips, which
is good, right?
Yeah, pop rivets wear out, and you got stuff flapping all over.
Yeah, because the sprint car guys always say their cars are so much easier to work on at the shop and clean because they don't have to take all the panels off, right?
Yeah, they have half the Zeus clips, one of these doing half the body.
I would think even less than half, right? Maybe, right? Yeah. So, okay. What's the plan? Going to run here? How much other places?
Yeah, we always toss around the idea every October. We're going to go to Dirt Week. It's with a low budget team like we
do you have a big block?
No, we'd have to run all the spec stuff.
And the heads are, I know the horsepower is about the same between a spec-headed 358 and a DIRTcar 358, but not close enough where they would allow it, right?
No, that's what it is.
It's a dirt spec 358.
Yeah, this is a dirt spec here.
I guess I just figured since we were south of 81, I guess that's always kind of my...
No, I think this is about as south as you can go and run
that
dirt legal spec stuff.
And you run Hoosiers when you run here too, right?
Yep.
Anybody run racers or no?
No, it's
all total Hoosier track.
Yep.
DIRTcar sanctioned all the way.
Yep.
Gotcha. Okay. I got to catch up on these things when I come here.
It changes every year.
How's the family? How's everybody?
Good. I got 2 little ones.
Nice. How old?
3 and a year and a half.
Oh wow, so you're busy.
Very.
But it's fun, right?
Yeah. It's hard to make time for the race car anymore.
Yeah.
The pit crew's all getting older. Everyone's kind of getting married or building houses. So,
I like her little sack she's wearing there. She's got your daughter on there, so but it's fun, right? I mean, like we said, the 1 year and a half and 3, these are the fun years. They don't have an attitude yet. You don't have anybody bullying them at school.
Well, I don't know if they don't have an attitude.
Oh,
they are Spoonhowers. We got to remember
so
this.
that
They do have an attitude.
so that came from your side of the family, not from your wife's.
Well, I'm not going to say she don't either. But.
Okay, all right. So a little bit of it's attitude squared. Between the two of you.
Yeah. I was hoping it evened out, but it didn't.
Good to see you, man. Seriously, and I appreciate you guys having me up here today. So have fun. I'll see you later on. Okay.
Yeah, I gotta thank DIRTcar Digest. They helped me a ton. Mike Mallett's a great guy, awesome guy, honestly. He's good at busting balls, but he's
really good at that.
He's great at it. But
you play poker with him sometime.
I'm not even a card player.
Oh,
I gamble enough money with these things.
That's true. Racing and gambling, you'd be broke in a week.
Yeah. The race car does that for me.
It does. Seriously, good to see you guys. Make sure you subscribe. We had 4,000 subscribers a while ago. We want to get to 5 by the end of the season, so make sure you do that if you haven't done it yet. Nice to see you, Shayne. You take care.
Thank you.